How y'all doing? This is Brian from B&B Exotics. It seems like I'm on the road today. This is like my third video I shot. And I always like to shoot my videos to, you know, centerpiece the one gecko or two geckos that I am trying to showcase. Here, what we have here is a bold enigma het eclipse. This Leo, I've had it since it was like I say about 4 weeks old. I got him from a buddy of mine's that breeds very nice bodes, very nice bandits. He deals with the hyperzanics. He's bought all his animals from JMG, same place that I've gotten, I say 90% of my animals. At the beginning, we thought that this animal was a female, and it wasn't. I sat it in there to live with a female. It was in a pair. I thought it was a female, and I sat it in there with a jungle tremper, and I noticed, I say, it was like he was in there living with her for about a month, and I noticed his his private parts. I can't pronounce it too well, but he had his black came out when he was breeding with the jungle tremper. He had a prolapse. That's what it is. And then I had to soak him in warm sugar water, and she laid me a couple clutches last week. And I didn't even know, this is the first time I've made the mistake and put a male in with a female and didn't know it. That's why it's always good to house your Leos singly if you're able to. But if you're not able to do that, then yes, he had it. Yes, his glands was coming out. I had to soak him the other day in sugar water. I noticed they came back out. That's one thing about males. You want to always watch them and make sure that they are okay. And after breeding them, or if you have a mistake like I did, you always want to make sure to check up under your male to examine the female and make sure that they are okay. As you can see, under there has went back in, but you can see where it comes out from time to time. If you notice the little blood spots, that's where he had the eruption. He looks all right now, and I'm gonna keep soaking him in warm sugar water, and hopefully it takes care of the problem. I did not plan on breeding him or her. At first I thought it was a her. I did not plan on breeding her because he does not show signs. Look, you can never tell that he is an enigma. He doesn't circle, he doesn't stargaze. He is a very sound enigma. I haven't noticed him doing those signs, but I'm sure he has a small percentage of it. All of them do. All of them eventually show a little bit of signs. If it's just a stargaze or a couple circles every now and then, they do show the symptoms. Again, this is off of a bold. This is a bold enigma het eclipse. He is off of a eclipse enigma bred to a bold bandit. I think that's what it is. I have to look at my paperwork, but I know he is a bold enigma had eclipse. He has one of the craziest colors to him. And I noticed that a lot of enigmas do not carry weight good. Oh, I wanted to touch base with the subject about purchasing and making decisions on who you should get your geckos from. Always do your research. Always get, other customer's opinion before you purchase a Leo from a breeder. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's, you know, someone that claims to have been breeding Leos for 20, 25, 30 years. I still want to know what his customers think or her customers think about her breedings and the animals that they got off of. I lucked up and got genuine well-bred animals, and I deal with nothing but the top breeders that have been producing well-bred animals for years. I've got all my animals from either JMG Reptiles, Ron Shrimper. I got a couple animals from the Golden Gate Gecko, and a couple animals from Sasselbeck, Matt at Sasselbeck's World of Reptiles. I have been thinking about just from here on out. I have everything that I need to create the projects that I've been setting out to do, and to be honest with you, I don't need to purchase another animal. You know, I can create just about anything as it go for Trimpers and Raptors and some of the more well-bred super hypo tangerines like the blood hypo, the atomic hypo tangerine. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna be crossing. I have all different types of snows. Only snow I don't have is the tug snow. I don't have the urban gecko snow. I might have to invest in one of those. It's always good to have, a little bit of everything in your collection. Okay, especially if it's you're breeding one separate albino strand and you want to do projects with them with snows and all types of what you would say white and yellows.